A very complicated story, Shep.
Law and order. Law and order at the highest level, or we will cease to have a country. I am the law and order candidate.
The law and order. I am the law.
Campaign manager for the law and order candidate is Paul Manafort, who joins us live right now from our location in Cleveland. Paul, good morning to you.
Good morning. Winning isn't enough, but it's how you win and how much you win. And he recognized this was the time, and he reached out to some people who suggested, hey, we got together. I've known Donald since the 1980s.
Concerned about the fact that people don't, there's an attitude in government that doesn't respect law enforcement authorities.
Where is the collusion?
Court documents that show the FBI interviewed President Trump's former campaign manager, Paul Manafort, not once but twice before he joined the 2016 campaign. The FBI interviewed President Trump's former campaign manager.
Where is the collusion?
Twice. Paul Manafort faces charges including conspiracy against the United States, money laundering, and failing to register as an agent of a foreign country.
Paul Manafort, they can squeeze him. Paul Manafort does not know anything. And nor could it be possible to do.
I think the whole Manafort trial is very sad. When you look at what's going on there, I think it's a very sad day for our country. He happens to be a very good person. And I think it's very sad what they've done to Paul Manafort. Thank you very much.
The media is once again beside themselves with false reporting, speculation, and hysteria. Yes, Paul Manafort was found guilty. 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 Where's the Russia stuff? I'm looking for Russians. Yes, Paul Manafort was found guilty. And one of the reasons I respect Paul Manafort so much is he went through that trial. Michael Cohen, he pled guilty to 8 federal charges, including bank, tax fraud, 2 minor campaign finance violations. The dark cloud of scandal is just to the point where, I think the American public are just sick of it. Sick of it. The American public are just sick of it.
He was involved in an effort to cover up these things, Jesse, in advance of the campaign, that these payments were made in cooperation with a media company to protect the president.
One story said you didn't know anything about the payments, and now he's saying that you directed him to make these payments. Did you direct him to make these payments?
He made the deals. And by the way, he pled to 2 counts, but on a crime. He makes a better deal when he uses me, like everybody else. Robert Mueller, are you proud of this? How did we go from Russia collusion to this? By the way, Manafort worked for Trump a little over 100 days.
I've known Donald since the 1980s.
Hang on, I'm looking for Russians. They weren't crimes.
Why is he doing this?
Because he made a great deal.
There is no deal. Cohen spoke in open court.
They're not even crimes.
He understood and said he was guilty of having committed these crimes.
They're not even crimes.
And then named the president as someone who had directed him to make these payments.
Where is the collusion? You know, they're still looking for collusion. Where is the collusion? Find some collusion.
There are lessons to learn. Don't ever knowingly lie to the FBI. Do not lie on a bank loan application ever or commit bank fraud. Pay your taxes. 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 Pay your taxes.
30, 40 years I've been watching flippers. Everything's wonderful, and then they get 10 years in jail, and they flip on whoever the next highest one is, or as high as you can go.
Now, there is nothing wrong with paying a woman to not say something which could be personally damaging to you or to your family.
If somebody defrauded a bank and he's going to get 10 years in jail or 20 years in jail, but if you can say something bad about Donald Trump and you go down to 2 years or 3 years, which is the deal he made,
There is no deal. There is no deal.
this isn't Al Capone.
Are you considering pardoning Paul Manafort?
I have great respect for what he's done in terms of what he's gone through. So, look, I didn't know Manafort well.
I've known Donald since the 1980s.
I didn't know Manafort well.
I've known Donald since the 1980s.
I mean, to hear the president talking about Cohen in this manner and suggest, of course, Manafort's okay,
This isn't Al Capone.
Cohen is a rat. It sounds to me like we're talking about a mob boss in The Godfather or something. It's unbelievable.
I don't know how you can impeach somebody who's done a great job. I'll tell you what, if I ever got impeached, I think the market would crash. I think everybody would be very poor, because without this thinking, you would see numbers that you wouldn't believe in reverse. I know all about flipping.
Where is the collusion? We continue the witch hunt.
That could be
A little dicey.
a little dicey.